The most powerful object you possess. Imagine holding the most powerful object in the known universe without even noticing. It's not a star, not a cosmic relic, not an alien artifact. It's something far closer, something quietly pulsing inside your skull, your brain. A universe of memories, emotions, electricity, mysteries, and uncharted shadows. Tonight, we journey into its hidden depths, where reality bends and the impossible becomes normal. The organ that studies itself. Your brain is the only object humans know that tries to understand itself. Every thought you have about the mind is created by the mind. It's like a mirror staring into another mirror, endlessly reflecting. Scientists explore its layers, but every discovery opens 20 new questions. It seems almost designed to stay mysterious, an enigma wrapped in another enigma. Decision-making before you decide. Here's a secret that unsettles even neuroscientists. Your brain makes decisions before you do. In advanced experiments, volunteers chose between simple options. But brain scans revealed that the brain had already made the decision up to 7 seconds before the person was conscious of choosing. 7 seconds is an eternity in neural time. So who is really in control? Are we choosing our path, or simply observing choices already made for us? The brain's hidden intentions. Why would your brain make choices secretly? Some scientists believe the conscious mind is just a narrator, explaining the decisions the unconscious brain already made. The true pilot lives deep below awareness, managing countless processes while the conscious mind takes the credit. It's like watching a movie and believing you're the director. The secret laboratory of dreams. Every night your brain becomes an architect, building worlds from nothing. It creates landscapes that do not exist, characters you haven't seen in years, and emotions that feel too real to ignore. But despite all its complexity, no one truly knows why we dream. Some theories say dreams are rehearsals for danger. Others say they are emotional detox sessions. But then there are the strange cases. People dreaming in languages they never learned, or finding solutions to problems that confuse them during the day. Why dreams feel more real than reality. During dreams, the logical part of your brain shuts down. This frees creativity and imagination to run wild, unrestrained by the laws of physics or common sense. That's why flying feels normal, why time stretches, why people appear and vanish, why emotions hit harder than in waking life. Your brain isn't trying to confuse you. It's experimenting, processing, reorganizing, and exploring itself. Reality created while awake. Dreams aren't the only place where your brain creates realities. While awake, it can generate sensations, sounds, and visions without external triggers. Ever felt someone standing behind you when you were alone? Or heard your name whispered in an empty room? Scientists can reproduce these sensations by stimulating specific brain regions. The brain doesn't just interpret reality, it manufactures it. What you experience is not the world itself, but a constructed version filtered by neurons. Your brain is a storyteller. To keep you sane, your brain constantly fills gaps in perception. It invents details, adjusts memories, smooths inconsistencies, and constructs a coherent narrative. You think you see everything. You think you remember clearly. But in truth, the brain hides complexity to avoid overwhelming you. It makes life feel stable, even when it's built on illusions. The brain inside your stomach. Deep in your gut lies something astonishing. A secondary nervous system, often called the second brain. With over 100 million neurons, more than many animals, it communicates directly with your main brain. It influences decisions, mood, cravings, confidence, even fears. When you feel butterflies, nervousness, or intuition, that isn't poetic language. It's your second brain speaking, In experiments, altering gut bacteria changed animal personalities entirely. A brave mouse became timid. A timid one became bold. You are influenced by tiny organisms. Inside, you live trillions of microorganisms shaping your emotions. They send chemical signals that your brain interprets as thoughts and feelings. This raises a deep question. How much of you is really you? And how much is a chorus of microscopic entities negotiating in your gut? Memory. The great deceiver. Your memories are not photographs. They are stories rewritten every time you recall them. Each recollection modifies details, colors, sounds, emotions. Over time, the brain replaces missing details with imagination. Famous experiments implanted memories into volunteers simply by suggestion. People remembered events that never happened. The brain doesn't store the past. It recreates it. Your past is alive, not fixed. When you remember a childhood event, you're not reliving the moment. You're reliving the last time you remembered it. Every memory is a copy of a copy, drifting further from the original. Your life story is being edited constantly, quietly, without your permission. Invisible brainwaves, connecting minds. Your brain emits waves, electrical signals that can synchronize with other people. When you talk with someone, your brain waves subtly match their rhythm. In large crowds, concerts, protests, religious gatherings, hundreds or thousands of brains can synchronize at once. This creates a sense of unity, shared emotion, shared consciousness. It feels spiritual, but beneath it lies neural physics. Intuition as a neural echo. When you feel someone's energy or sense tension in a room, you're picking up subtle cues and syncing to the neural rhythm around you. Intuition is not magic. It's a hyper-fast prediction engine informed by brainwave matching. The brain's emergency mode. In moments of extreme danger, the brain activates a survival mode. Time slows, pain fades, sounds warp. Some people even watch themselves from outside their bodies. Survivors of accidents often report this eerie perspective. These aren't hallucinations. They're defensive mechanisms meant to protect you from overwhelming stress. Why time slows down. When your brain senses life-threatening danger, it shifts to a faster processing speed. You absorb more details per second, making time feel slowed. It's not time changing, it's your perception accelerating. The many selves inside you. You are not one person. You are a collection of selves. Logical you, emotional you, curious you, fearful you, impulsive you. Each self activates under different circumstances. What feels like a single identity is actually a story your brain tells to unify these competing voices. Your identity is fluid. Place a person in a new environment and their behavior changes. A shy person becomes confident. A calm person becomes impulsive, not because they became someone new, but because a different self stepped forward. The brain after the heart stops. Perhaps the most unsettling secret. When the heart stops, the brain keeps going. For several seconds, and sometimes more than a minute, electrical activity continues. People revived from the edge of death report vivid experiences, floating above their bodies, seeing bright light, hearing conversations, or feeling profound peace. Are these biological surges or glimpses into something beyond science? We don't have the answer. The final burst of consciousness. Some scientists believe the brain releases a final surge of energy, a powerful wave that may explain life reviews, tunnels of light, and deep clarity. Others believe consciousness may persist briefly on its own. The truth remains one of medicine's greatest mysteries. The brain's ability to rebuild itself. The brain was once believed to be fixed after childhood, but now we know it can rebuild and rewire itself at any age. When you learn something new, practice a skill, or adapt to hardship, your neural pathways shift. They grow, reroute, transform. This is neuroplasticity, the brain's hidden superpower. You can upgrade your brain. Curiosity, challenge, exploration. These awaken the brain's adaptive powers. Even major injuries can be partially overcome as the brain assigns new regions to take over lost functions. You are not stuck. Your brain is always changing. The illusion of reality. Here is the ultimate secret. You do not experience reality. You experience a filtered simulation created by your brain. Your senses bring in far more information than you can handle. So the brain edits the world, simplifying colors, smoothing shapes, muting sounds, filling gaps, hiding chaos. What you see is not the world itself. It's the version the brain believes is useful for survival. A personalized universe. Two people can witness the same event and remember it differently. That's because their brains build different realities based on their history, emotions, expectations, and internal filters. Each mind lives in its own version of the world. The universe inside your skull. So what is the brain? A machine? A mystery? A universe? Perhaps all of them. Every dream, every idea, every fear, every moment of joy, every memory, every heartbeat of consciousness, all born within this silent cosmos inside your skull. And despite all we know, the brain still hides more secrets than it reveals. The greatest frontier of exploration is not space, not the deep ocean, but the vast inner universe we carry within us.